And what a go from the 1600. African Sunrise dwelt when the starter said go, and Williams Land also at the back of the field early. There's a trio of runners into the first turn. Toltec, Trip to Africa and Cap and Pride. Now Trip to Africa is going to go on and spearhead the attack by a length and a tail. Toltec second, and Caliente is getting a little bit closer. Cap and Pride, born to perform the grey mid-division, favour towards the inner. Red Cap of Williams Land is on the outside. They're racing about 6 lengths off the leaders, and African Sunrise is the trailer. Trip to Africa has the lead. Uncontested lead there, clear by 2 from Toltec at the panel in second. Caliente is on the outside at the 8 peg. Cap and Pride. Then we have the grey Born to Perform, 4 lengths to make up. Favours along the inside. Williams Land just gets a shake of the reins to get a little bit closer. At the back of the field, African Sunrise. Top of the lane, 450 metres to go, and Caliente looms large on the right-hand side. The pink cap of Caliente, a 2 rand the win, comes forward. Toltec, the grey Born to Perform's trying to make a race of it. Caliente coming to the 200-metre marker. Trip to Africa, Born to Perform. Trip to Africa is coming back at Caliente, the last 100 metres now. Caliente, but Trip to Africa is making a determined bid, and Trip to Africa, revitalised to win. Caliente, Born to Perform, and African Sunrise. Well, how's that for a smart victory from Trip to Africa? A horse from day one. There you'll see tail right up in the air. Swishes the tail, and he salutes with the tail. Trip to Africa from day one. Duncan Howes has said he's a horse with tons of ability, and Caliente moved up, but Trip to Africa for the Tushers, Blanks, Nestads, Piers, Sarkises, Utahs. He read the script, and he came through to win for the Connections. Just when Caliente looked to put it to bed, Trip to Africa, he came back, and he'll take the lion's share, 22 rand 50 the win. So Caliente, he moved up to attack, hit the front, and Trip to Africa, you'll see he's down the centre, and coming down to the last 100, he fights right back under Tabisa Gamere, and as they hit the winning post, or just a few strides before, you'll see his tail goes straight up in the air. Number 4, Trip to Africa, he salutes, and he gets the seal of approval. Here's number 4, Trip to Africa. Some lovely visuals coming down to the post, and as they're about to hit the line, Trip to Africa, there you see the tail. He swishes it up and says thank you very much. Back to the studio.
Trip to Africa has come through to win. Duncan Howes, well done to all the owners here, a whole group of them. Duncan will tell us a bit more. Tush, Blank, Nestad, Sarkis and Utah, well done guys. And Highland Farms, the breeders as well. Tabisa Gomere doing duty, the apprentice, and the gentleman that takes care of Trip to Africa, 1,000 rand, Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. Sitambila, well done to you, my man. Hearty congratulations, 1,000 rand to Sitambila. Let's get Duncan Howes in before we chat to the young man. Duncan, horse that's been kept to shorter in his career, but seemed to have enjoyed it now that you've tried him over a bit further.
Easy. When I put him around the turn, he didn't have the best of luck. The first time I ran him with Naresh Jagral, pulled back muscles in the race. He's had a good couple of excuses. Jason rode him the one day, hit his head in the gate. Last time out, unfortunately, the race never panned out for him. He got cut into behind. So we had an easy lead today. He's got a mind of his own. He's got tons of ability. But you can see when he puts his act together, he can actually pull it out the bag.
The distance as well, now that he's gone a mile and enjoyed it.
He was a very soft horse as a young horse, and we really battled with him. He had a lot of problems. And I think now that he's growing into his frame, he's just a much tougher horse. You could even see the last furlong, he didn't really know what he was doing, but I think he'll come on a lot from this.
Some big players involved in the horse. They've been rewarded for consistency and patience as well.
Rewarded for patience. Sure. I think I was getting knocked on the head over this horse. Well done to Greg. He suggested we go the extra ground, which was always in the back of my mind, but because of the horse's issues, I'd limited it. He was really showing signs over the 1200 that he would need more ground. Well done to Tabisa. He rode a crack of a race on the horse. And yeah, it's nice to have a plan come together.
Well, he certainly beats a quality field here, so he's a quality horse. Well done, Duncan.
Good, and well done to Jimmy as well. He said to me the last time I ran, why don't I send the horse to the front? He needs to run from the front, which you did today, and it worked out well. Thank you.
Well done, Duncan.
And to the partners, good luck.
Well done. Let's get Tabiso in. And first time you sat on this horse, Tabiso, and when you looked at the field, it was highly competitive, this race.
Yeah, so the field was very strong for this horse. I never thought she was going to get a chance like this and win the race so easy like that.
How did the race work out?
The race went perfectly. She jumped so well. She went to the front. She just lobbying along, going nice pace. As soon as the one horse joined her and then she kicking up again, she won very well.
When you had a look at the form, you know, there was no form over the distance. They kept his horse to sprinting, so he obviously enjoyed the extra as well.
It's just this horse's first time in this distance. She actually worked well. She won very well. She always running at 12. Me and Mr. House, we tried something new and then it really worked out.
It's the first time you've sat on this, and I've no doubt they'll be calling you up to ride it next time.
Yes, I would like to ride it next time. I can see this horse in the future. I think she's going to go far from here. I would like to thank Mr. House, the owners, everyone, Academy Riding Masters, and my sponsor as well, Candice Lanfena for that trophy.
That's what I want to talk about. I just saw your cap there. So Candice Lanfena Photography, the on-course photographer, so nice for her to, come behind you and say, I'll sponsor you, Tabi. So that must be wonderful.
Yeah, it's very nice. She can't stop taking pictures of me now because she sponsored me. I'm very grateful for that. And again, thank you to my sponsor, Candice Lanfena for that trophy.
Well, this is your first winner for her, and long may it continue. How many winners now, young man?
I have 29 winners now, sir.
So things are going well. You're loving it. You're enjoying it.
So not bad, so we keep on going.
And the traveling as well. I see they got some happy races in Joburg. You're getting chances there as well?
Yes, I do get chances there. I think it's going to go well, sir.
And Nathan's a big supporter of yours?
Yes, Mr. Uncle Nate has been supporting me all the way. Mr. Naidus, most of the trainers have been supporting me. I'm very grateful, sir.
Well, it's all about support. Nice ride here.
Thank you, sir.
Well done, Tabiso. Tabiso Gumede, sponsored by Candice Lanfena Photography. And number 4, Trip to Heaven, has come through to win race number 5.